I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and it's been a crazy season when it comes to mobile. We had the Google event, which was canceled due to Hurricane Sandy, where we saw the Nexus 4. We had a Microsoft event yesterday in San Francisco, which I was at. Now I'm back in the office. All kinds of crazy stuff happening this season. But you know something else that's pretty exciting? PhoneDog's official smartphone rankings. Week 34 is just wrapped up, and I've got some pretty exciting things on this list that I can't wait to cover with you. Some things have changed around, some devices have flip-flopped on the list. Let's take a look at both the People's Choice chart and the Experts chart right now. But before I jump into that, if you haven't done you casted your votes, or have you heard about the PhoneDog official smartphone rankings for that matter, you haven't seen these videos, go to PhoneDog.com/rankings, cast your vote for your favorite device, and be sure to leave a review while you're at it at PhoneDog.com/rankings. So without further ado, let's get started on the People's Choice chart. In 5th place, with 46 votes, the Samsung Galaxy Nexus Global Edition. Now, this device is packing a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core TI OMAP processor, a 4.65-inch Super AMOLED HD display, and a 5-megapixel camera. So specs-wise, not necessarily the newest device in the market, but what it does have is Android 4.1 and a stock build at that, which is also known, obviously, as Jelly Bean. So coming in 5th place with 46 votes. In 4th place with 77 votes, the HTC One X with a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core Snapdragon S4 CPU, a 4.7-inch HD display, an 8-megapixel camera, and a really nice polycarbonate shell as well. 4th place with 77 votes. In 3rd place with 114 votes, the Apple iPhone 5. Now this thing is packing an Apple A6 dual-core CPU, which is rated somewhere around 1.3 gigahertz. It's got a 4-inch Retina display, an 8-megapixel camera, and of course it's packing iOS 6. It's Apple's iconic device. Huge improvements. Some people think they aren't that huge. Some people do think they're huge, but at least for Apple fans, it's a nice improvement over the 4S. It comes in 3rd place with 114 votes on the People's Choice chart. In 2nd place with 347 votes and pretty close to 1st place, the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Now the US version is packing a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core Exynos processor, a 5.5-inch Super AMOLED HD display, an 8-megapixel camera, and Android 4.1 out of the gate with TouchWiz pre-installed over it as well for a user interface. So it's got that S Pen, it's a phablet or a smart tablet, whatever you want to call it, the hybrid between a smartphone and a tablet, and it's coming soon, if not already available, on your respective US carrier. And in 1st place, with 399 votes, topping the People's Choice chart yet again, the Samsung Galaxy S3, packing a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core Snapdragon S4 CPU, a 4.8-inch Super AMOLED HD display, and an 8-megapixel camera. Hopefully, we'll see the upgrade to Jelly Bean pretty soon on it in the United States. Now it's time for the Experts chart, and there have been some changes here as well. In 5th place in the Experts chart, the Samsung Galaxy S3 Global Edition, which substitutes 2 gigabytes of RAM for 1 gigabyte of RAM, but what you do get is that quad-core Exynos processor on the global version. Of course, the global one is getting Jelly Bean rollout right now in various markets internationally. In 4th place, the Samsung Galaxy S3 US version. In 3rd place, the HTC One X. In 2nd place, here's where it gets interesting, the Apple iPhone 5. And in 1st place on the Experts chart, the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Big device. Samsung takes it on the People's Choice chart with the Galaxy S3, and on the Experts chart with the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. The iPhone 5 is finally dethroned from the Experts chart. Now, if you want to see how each individual expert voted, go to PhoneDog.com/rankings/experts, and from there, you can see individual people. See how I voted, see how Anna voted, Taylor voted, perhaps see how some of our other experts that aren't on my team voted at PhoneDog.com/rankings/experts. I'll be back next week to round up the rest of these results in week 35, so be sure to cast your vote because your voice matters, and I've seen several times, like I've said in past videos, where 1 vote, 2 votes, maybe 3 votes makes the difference between a device being in 6th place and being on the list in 5th place. So be sure to cast your vote, PhoneDog.com/rankings. I'll be back next week to round it up, but until then, cast your vote, leave a review, and let me know what you think at Twitter at PhoneDog_Aaron, and on Facebook at Facebook.com/PhoneDog. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week. We'll see you then.